think I forgot to turn off something, so hold on, give me 1 second here. All set. Just need to turn off the mic on the intro so I can play it with my own music. All right, let's get into the stream, boys.
To be a part of Original 6, it's awesome.
It's that certain pride that you have to wear that jersey because you know all the history behind it, and now you know that you're going to be part of that history.
Every time we come to the rink, we're reminded of the players who played in this organization, the legends who wore letters, wore the C in this organization.
I've been here for over 12 years now. You know, I've had a chance to meet some of the legends, and just the fact that they're still around the team and they're still staying with us, it tells me a lot about what it means to be a Bruin.
Montreal is the great hockey city in the world. Boston is the great hockey city in the United States.
Here they go.
There's something really special between Boston and Montreal, and that is an enmity that is genuine.
And we have blood all over the ice. Toronto.
Playing against Montreal is always very intense. These games are extremely emotional and physical.
Hey everybody! If you were here before, welcome back. If you were not here earlier today, well, welcome to the live stream. Bruins and Canadiens from the from the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Hello, what's up, edited Nick, Jay, Josh, Scott, and Robert, and anybody else watching. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream tonight. And the LMC show, hello. Now, it would have been interesting. It would have been interesting to see Max Domi in the Bruins uniform. We'll talk about the trade deadline during the intermission, as I've calmed down since earlier. And I kind of understand why the Bruins did not trade DeBrusk. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but let's get into your starting lineups here. For the Bruins, their lines look pretty similar to what you've seen before. Jack Stanika, Brad Marchand, Jake DeBrusk, Eric Holla, Taylor Hall, and David Pasternak, Charlie Coyle, Trent Frederick, and Craig Smith, Tomas Nosek, Nick Foligno, and Curtis Lazar, Riley and McAvoy, Grzelcyk and Carlo, Forbort and Clifton, with Swayman in net. For Montreal, it's Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and Josh Anderson, Remy Pitlick, Mike Hoffman, and Dauphin, Dvorak, Drouin, and Armia, Evans, Pizzetta, and Byron, Romanoff and David Savard returns to the lineup, Joel Edmondson and Jeff Petrie, Schuneman and Weidman, with Jake Allen in net for Montreal tonight. Why no Lindholm? He's not there. He's not in Boston yet. He'll be in the lineup Thursday against Tampa. Good time for him to come back, right? Or for him to come to the team Thursday against Tampa. So, yeah, that's what's going on. So remember, guys, so before we get started with tonight's stream, before we get into the game, which I know is going to be coming in a minute, I made a very big announcement on my Instagram today. Now, as you may or may not know, this year is my last season doing play-by-play for the Bruins, at least on YouTube. Because I'm a senior in high school, And we've talked about this before. I'm graduating high school in a couple months, which means I'm going to college next year. So I am happy to announce that starting this fall, I will be attending Dean College with a major of sports broadcasting. Dean College is in Franklin, Massachusetts. It's literally about a half hour from Gillette Stadium, and it's literally a half hour from Providence, where the Providence Bruins play. So I'll be attending there this fall for my first semester of college. Here's the national anthems. Thank you, edited. All right. And no edited. I don't think they were booing the national anthem. I mean, that wouldn't be nothing. That wouldn't be anything new. Here are your starting goaltenders for the Bruins. It's Jeremy Swayman again. 10-3-2 on the road this season. A goals against average under 2 and a .94 save percentage. 28 starts, 17-8-3, a 2.09 goals against average and a .925 save percentage this season. For the Canadiens, it's Jake Allen. In 26 starts, he is 6-16-3 with a 3.09 goals against average and a .903 save percentage. He allowed 2 goals on 7 shots he faced back on the 12th of January against the Bruins. The Bruins are in the road whites, shooting left to right. The Canadiens are in the home reds, shooting right to left. The first time these two teams have met in the Bell Center since November of 2019, when the Bruins beat them 8-1 on their turf. Coyle against Suzuki. We are underway from the Bell Center. Carlo moves it up ahead for Smith. He'll get it into the offensive zone. Suzuki for Romanov. Romanov moves it up ice for Caulfield. Plays it back to David Savard. Deflects it off of a stick into the offensive zone of Nick Suzuki, excuse me. Carlo trying to move it up ice. Caulfield knocks it down. Grzelcyk works it free from Suzuki. Anderson takes it away. Here's Suzuki behind the net. Plays it back to the line. A shot by Romanov. A save by Swayman. I have my dinner in front of me too, so I'm going to eat while in between whistles. You can't watch this and not on ESPN. Damn, that's unfortunate. Stanika wins the draw against Dvorak. McAvoy plays it around for Riley. Marchand will try to find Stanika up ice. Cannot find him. The Bruins may get Bergeron back on Thursday against Tampa. Here's DeBrusk for Stanika for Marchand. Marchand cuts the inside. Now backhand. Marchand saved by Allen. On eating? I'm having like a cheeseburger casserole thing. There's a little bit of stuff after the whistle. Oh yeah, we got a brawl here. Savard's trying to beat the crap out of Stanika. I have like a but what I was saying, I have a cheeseburger casserole thing. It's good. There's always no problem, man. No problem. It's my pleasure. Romanov going off. Bruins are getting an early power play as Romanov goes off for cross-checking. And it'll be the first power play for the Bruins tonight. Yeah, Romanov cross-checked Marchand, and the Bruins took exception to it. They're getting their first power play of the game. Trade the Bruins did. Could have been better. Face-off won by Montreal. Petrie takes the puck and clears it down the length of the ice. Swayman for McAvoy. Here's Hall on the left side. Trying to move it up ice. A direct pass comes in. Pasternak got the pass, got it aside by Allen. Montreal gets it out again. Man, Coyle needs to improve on the penalty kill. On the power play face-offs. He needs to improve. That is brutal, the fact he hasn't won one face-off on the power play. Here's Marchand for McAvoy. Couldn't get a shot through. Edmondson clears down the length of the ice. Swayman gave it right to Paul Byron. Throws it in front, tied up there by a diving Pasternak. Puck comes out in front. Coyle's got it. Here's Marchand. Curl and drag across the line. Trying to find Pasternak. Taken away by Paul Byron. Cross-ice pass comes to Petrie. He'll get it in deep. Here's Grzelcyk. They'll cross the center line. Gets it to Marchand. Cross-ice pass comes to Pasternak. Fakes the shot, doesn't shoot. Gets it to Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk center point. Looking. Pasternak. Fires it on net. Blocked in front, and the Canadiens might have a chance at a break. Here come the Canadiens here. Here is Remy Pitlick. Drops it for Suzuki. Can't get a shot through. Here is Pitlick. Trying to play to Suzuki. Taken away by Hall. Poke check. Grzelcyk takes it back. Here is Pasternak. For Hall. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Hall just gets it in. Gets it in deep. Schoenemann tied up. Holla works it back to Clifton. Here's Forbert. Shot saved by Allen. Rebound. Puck comes in front. Smith patting at it. And now Savard takes it and clears it. That was an abysmal power play. I want to point that out. The Bruins had an awful power play there. Here's Clifton. For Smith across the line. Fires a shot. Just goes off of Allen. He made the save. Went behind the net. Here's Romanov. Holla on him. Here's a chance for Frederick trying to stuff it home in front. And a save there by Allen. And now here comes Montreal. Hoffman will do a cross-corner dump-in. Forbert tied up by Petrie. Here's Hoffman trying to find a one-timer. and he could not find it. Here is Joel Edmondson for Jeff Petrie. Hoffman, poke check by Nosek. Frederick takes it away. He'll dump it in deep so he can get a change. Here's Allen, plays it around the boards for Edmondson. Edmondson plays it up, and Foligno couldn't knock the puck down. Here's Grzelcyk, finds Nosek. The Bruins will get Hampus Lindholm on Thursday, so Lindholm's first time with the Bruins will be Thursday. I also assume Josh Brown will be in the lineup Thursday too. Carlo across the line. Carlo sneaks in right side, shot at the side of the cage. Carlo trying to throw it back to the line, got taken away there by Josh Anderson. Here comes Montreal. Anderson dumps it in deep. Grzelcyk poke checks Anderson. Puck comes to Suzuki. Cross-ice pass went nowhere. A shot by Weidman blocked in front. Grzelcyk trying to, with the block. And here is Foligno. Dumps it in deep. Allen leaves it for Schoenemann. Corey Schoenemann. Here is Weidman for Anderson. Flips it in the offensive zone. McAvoy takes it away. DeBrusk trying to get to Marchand. Couldn't get it to him cleanly as Suzuki kind of cut off his angle. Schoenemann. DeBrusk trying to, with a good forecheck. Caulfield throws it across. Chris Weidman dumps it around the net. McAvoy works it free from Caulfield. He'll find Riley. Puck goes through his skates. Here's a chance for Armia. Has Caulfield in front. Armia looking. Throws it in deep. Here's Christian Dvorak. Back to the line. Savard for Romanov. A shot went off of McAvoy and high and wide. DeBrusk will try to move it up ice for the Bruins here. He'll just play it in on Allen. Romanov moves it up the ice for Montreal. Both teams making changes. Bruins haven't had a whole lot of success on either side of the puck, but neither has Montreal. Savard dumps it in. Clifton plays it to Halla. Here's Pasternak, drops it for Halla, whacks it up for Hall. Hall across the line, got tripped up by Armia, no call. Should have been a trip. Here's Drouin, dumps it in deep. Clifton looking for Pasternak up ice. Puck goes through Hall. Weidman for Jake Evans, plays it around the board. Sorry, that is Petrie. Now here's Edmondson for Petrie. 87% of you say Boston's going to win. If you want to make your voice heard, let me know in the live poll in the chat. Make sure you go vote on who you think's going to win, Bruins or Montreal. Carlo and Coyle tied up with Evans and Pizzetta. Puck comes in front. There's a chance now for Byron. What a stop by Swayman. Swayman stops Byron huge in front. It's been a chess match so far. It has been what I like to call the feeling out process, you know? But I'll talk about the deadline. I've calmed down so I can actually talk about it civilly. The Bruins had a good deadline. In theory, right? Well, decent. They did the thing they said they were going to do. Right? Fix the defense. Get some size. Bolster up the blue line is how they worded it. Job well done, right? Lindholm and Brown, two big guys you just added to your team. That's good, right? I would have loved to see one more move from the Bruins, right? But it's okay. Because if you're the Bruins, right, if you're in this situation, you don't have a lot of pieces to trade with DeBrusk because he wouldn't get anything on his own. He'd have to be a package. But I can kind of understand why they didn't trade DeBrusk, right? DeBrusk has been playing better for us. He's been playing top minutes for the Bruins in the past month, right? And he's been playing pretty good overall. He's cooled off, but he's been playing good. He's been producing offense. He'll probably stay with us through the playoffs, and then after the playoffs, he'll probably get traded if he gets traded at all, right? That's my thought process. Riley for Foligno for Lazar, gets it in deep. Weidman, big hit by Lazar. Puck comes in front. Nosek works it back to McAvoy. McAvoy fires it on net. Save. Lazar in front, diving, and he couldn't get the shot through. Riley, puck goes through Nosek. Schoenemann dumps it in deep. Could DeBrusk for his contract or trade him in the offseason? If they're going to trade him, they're going to trade him in the offseason. Or don't trade him at all. Hoffman for Riley. Trying to play it out. Weidman keeps it in the line. Just dumps it around the net. McAvoy moves it up ahead for Foligno with space. Foligno will just dump it in deep. Didn't have a whole lot of space to work with at that time. He had just made the right option. Romanov for David Savard. Marchand picks a stick. Studnicka. And what do we got here? Is Marchand going off? Going off for a trip. So Marchand's going off for tripping, and yeah, he tripped him. It looked again, he kind of tripped over the puck a little bit too. Your referees tonight, Ghislaine Hebert and Michael Markovich. Your linesmen, Shandor Alfonso and Michael Cormier. So it'll be Montreal's first power play of tonight's game. Suzuki takes the draw, loses it to Nosek. Forbert cannot get it out. Weidman keeps it in the line. Here's Caulfield. In the corner, plays it back to Weidman at the line. Here's a chance for Suzuki. A shot missed wide. And Weidman keeps it in at the line. Puck knocked down by Carlo. He'll get it out. The length of the ice. Allen leaves it for Weidman. Weidman will drop it for Nick Suzuki. I'm going to try with Bergeron next season, or sign another centerman for when Bergeron retires. I think they're going to try to get a second line center over the free agency. We'll look at the pending UFA centers over the intermission. I want to see what they got. I want to see what's out there. Drouin for Weidman. Drouin in front for Caulfield. Could not find him cleanly. Drouin plays it around the boards past Josh Anderson, and the puck comes out to center. Here is Weidman for Drouin across the line. Here's a chance now for Joel Armia. Spins back. Schoenemann for Armia, right circle. Back to Schoenemann at the line, keeps it in barely. Fires a shot, went off of Drouin and wide. McAvoy and trying to get it to Frederick. Here moves up for Studnicka. Studnicka will cross the line with speed, slows up, and he'll just play it around the net. Jake Allen. Puck goes past Schoenemann. Half a minute to go in the penalty kill. The Bruins, their backbone has been this penalty kill. Their power play has not been great without Bergeron, but their penalty kill has been good. And here it is there. Clifton takes the puck and clears it down the length of the ice again. Yep, Mark Giordano going to Toronto along with Colin Blackwell in a major package going back to Toronto. Here's Schoenemann. Puck trying to throw it across. Cannot power play up. Bruins have a 2-on-1. Holla with Marchand. Holla for Marchand. Bats at it. A huge save, Allen. And there's a wipeout. Marchand and Schoenemann got wiped out. A shot there, save. Holla for Marchand. He scores! What a response out of the box. Brad Marchand, Holla and Marchand had 2-on-1s in the zone. Marchand got knocked down by Schoenemann. Holla reworked it in front. Marchand with another tap, and what a play by Eric Holla. Marchand makes it 1-0. That's Marchand's 26th. Hall is kicked out of the center draw. Hall will take it against Evans and wins it. Riley for Pasternak plays it in deep. Allen leaves it for Jeff Petrie. Finds Paul Byron, touch pass. Here is Jake Evans, slows up, looking, cross-ice pass. Excuse me, back to Edmondson. His shot went wide, and the puck comes all the way out. Here comes the Bruins, another 2-on-1. Pasternak with Hall. Pasternak looking, shooting, save Allen. And the puck goes up and out of play. So that is Marchand's 26th on the year from Holla at 9:21. Make sure, guys, to drop a like on the stream. Would really appreciate it. Stanika wins the draw back. Riley's shot, kick, save, rebound. McAvoy plays it to DeBrusk. Here's Marchand. Comes out in front of it. Romanov took it away from him. Savard plays it out. McAvoy keeps it at the line. Here's Marchand. Spins off of Suzuki. Marchand backdoor. He's trying to find Riley. Could not find him. I like the fact that Riley and McAvoy are being more aggressive on the offense. I like that. That's good to see. Romanov plays it around the net. Roman Josi, the #1 star. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Marchand for Stanika. Got poke checked there by Anderson. Anderson fires one. Went wide of Swayman. Suzuki trying to get it back to Romanov. Works it free instead to the middle. So here's a chance for Savard. Here's Caulfield. Could not play it. Trying to bank it in front. Knocked off the puck by McAvoy. Marchand finds DeBrusk. And the Bruins will get a change. DeBrusk wasting some time, just dumps it in on Allen, makes the save. Shots are 7-4 Boston, and they have themselves the lead. Clifton got himself a secondary assist, so it's Marchand from Holla and Clifton at 9:21 of the first period. Here is Clifton, moves it up for Coyle, got it taken away by Armia. Drouin's shot went off of a man and up off into the right corner. Drouin trying to play it for Armia. Forbert takes it away. Drouin works it back to the line, but Weidman was not ready for it. The puck comes all the way back down into the Montreal end. Allen leaves it for Weidman. Looking for Schuneman. Dumps it in across the red line. Carlo trying to play it to Grzelcyk. Frederick tied up by Hoffman. Drouin plays it for Dauphin. For Hoffman, trying to get it back to Weidman. He cannot keep it in. The play is offside with 8:19 to go in period 1. So Marchand gets himself his 26th goal of the season. The Bruins have themselves the lead here in the first period. As we're in commercial breaks, we're going to play some NCS music during the intermission here. You know what really caught my eye? I was listening to Don Sweeney's post-deadline presser, which is always depressing. Presser is depressing. I posted the quote on my Instagram, which is a little weird. Don Sweeney said, expect Fabien Lascelles, after his season with Vancouver ends, the Vancouver Giants in the WHL, to either join Providence or Boston. So Lascelles might join us. Might join the Boston Bruins for the playoffs. That's weird, right? Hamburglar. Yep, Hammond going to New Jersey. I'm not sure. I can't remember what the return, but... Who got traded to Vegas? Kessler and Moore? What? The Knights have traded Evgeny Dadonov in a 2023 or a 2024 second for John Moore and Ryan Kessler's contract. Wow. Huh, that's weird. Grzelcyk. Nosek plays to Foligno. He'll get it in deep. Foligno got tied up there by Dauphin. Or Dauphin, excuse me. Puck. The Canadiens lost the puck. Here's Foligno. For Carlo. Puck, he'll move it up for Hoffman. Hoffman across the line finds Rem Pitlick tied up by Carlo. Carlo and Foligno tie up Pitlick. Carlo trying to get it to Grzelcyk. Puck comes out in front of the net. Nosek takes it away. Gets it up for Foligno. Foligno will dump it in, cross-corner dumping. He might physically get destroyed in the playoffs. Yeah, he probably will, but I'm interested. But he's fast, kid. Or, sorry, he is a fast kid is what I'm trying to say. He's a fast guy. Dude, guy has the skates of McDavid, apparently. Pastrnak for Haula, dumps it in. But yeah, he is a small guy, but I feel like he could fit well. I feel like he could be okay. Petrie. Taken away there by the Bruins. Here's Pastrnak across the line, trying to play it to Hall, tied up there by Edmondson. Haula for Pastrnak. Trying to chip it past Savard. Sorry, that is Jeff Petrie, excuse me. Petrie has it behind his own net. Hall trying to pick his pocket. Almost doing a good job in the forecheck here. Puck goes over Pastrnak. Here is Pezzetta for Byron. Someone, and who else? We got Taylor Hall. Riley and Taylor Hall and Curtis Lazar. We got Lazar, Riley, and Hall. Right wing. That's what I heard. If they were to bring up Lysell, he could be playing top line minutes, which is wild. Marchand for DeBrusk. Go across the line. Play is offside. Never mind. We got ourselves a trip. It's going to be Savard going on for tripping. Bruins are going to go to the power play. Savard for tripping. The Bruins go to the power play for the second time. Hopefully they win the draw in the power play. Be a hell of a start. So the Bruins had themselves power play number 2. They were unsuccessful their first time around. I don't even think they had a shot on net that first power play. What Coyle needs to do is win the face-off on the start of the power play. He has not done that since he came to the first power play because Bergeron's been out. Which is why I mean, hey, he won it. Coyle wins it back. Here's McAvoy for Marchand, right side. Hall down low. Hall backdoor trying to find Pastrnak. Could not find him. Here is McAvoy for Pastrnak down low in the corner. For Coyle in front. Coyle looking for Hall. Saved by Allen. What a feed by Coyle. Marchand back to McAvoy center point. Marchand for Coyle. Does not shoot. McAvoy fires it. Went wide, I think. Marchand's got it on the right boards. Back to McAvoy center point. Marchand right point. Sneaks into the circle. Marchand for Hall. Trying to stuff it in backdoor. Hall in front. Save. Marchand back to McAvoy. Fires one. Misses the net. And here is Edmondson. He'll get it out all the way back down. Already a better start to the power play for the Bruins. Kaprizov? I don't know. Coyle for Pastrnak. Poke check by Schuneman. Pastrnak plays it around the boards. Here is Marchand. Left point. Down near the corner now. Marchand looking for an option in front. Doesn't have it. Marchand spins off of Schuneman. Coyle, good job keeping the play alive. Here's McAvoy. Here's Coyle left point. Fires a shot. Went wide. Pastrnak the rebound. Went wide. Here's Coyle for McAvoy again. 40 seconds to go on the power play. McAvoy. Coyle rotates the slot. Pastrnak to the far point. Here is Marchand for McAvoy. Marchand right side. Marchand looking across for Pastrnak. Deflected pass. McAvoy back to Pastrnak. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Hall. In front for Coyle. In front of the net. Save. Rebound. Pastrnak loads one up. A save. Allen. Here's Coyle now in the corner. Back to McAvoy center point. McAvoy for Coyle. Down low. Coyle a shot. Saved by Allen again. Rebound. Puck comes in front. Pitlick trying to get it away. And Jake Allen was a brick wall. But that was a definite improvement to the power play. That was the best power play the Bruins have had in games ever since Bergeron's been out. Here is Grzelcyk for DeBrusk across the line. Could not find him. And the puck comes out. Penalties up back to even strength. Here is Jake Evans. Evans, hip check by Grzelcyk. Using the good old-fashioned hip check. Carlo works it in front of the net, but the Canadiens take it away. Traded away the draft pick that Kaprizov was drafted. Oh, really? Was that in the Coyle deal? Damn. Here is Carlo. Reaches the red line, dumps it in. Schoenemann. Sorry, that is Edmondson trying to play it out. Goes over Hoffman's stick. Puck is dumped in by Forbert. Yeah, so Matt Grzelcyk throwing the body with a hip check there on Jake Evans behind the Bruins net. Drouin taken away there by Foligno. Plays it out to center. Edmondson for... Oh, a big hit there by Foligno. Here is Lazar cutting to the goal, got poke checked. Clifton for Lazar. As Dauphin got hit by Foligno. Puck is flipped out. Here is Dauphin trying to get around Clifton. He'll have the puck. Clifton takes that angle away. He's trying to fight for his spot. Nosek knocked a man off the puck. It was, I'm not sure who it was that he knocked off the puck. I'm sorry. Christian Dvorak, sorry. Bridgestone Arena, the stairs are so steep. Oh, really? I've heard that. I've heard that Nashville's arena is shaped weird so that the stairs are so steep. And now here's Anderson. Flips it into the zone. Carlo gloves it down. Spins off of Caulfield. Playing for the Wild today. Oh, is he? Yeah. Making his debut for the Wild. Yeah. Here's Anderson. For Carlo. Waves it around the boards. Here is Weidman. Plays it around for Suzuki. Stanika works it free. Suzuki plays it back to Anderson. Here is Weidman. His shot went wide as we're under 2 minutes to go in the first period. Bruins have themselves a 1-0 lead. Out shooting Montreal 11-4. Carlo moves it around for Marchand. Giveaway right in the middle. Here's Anderson. Cuts the slot. Anderson fires, and Swayman bails him out with a huge stop. Marchand threw it right to the middle, and Swayman denies Anderson of a point-blank opportunity. And they go to commercial break. So it's 1-0 Boston. Here with under 2 minutes to go in the first, they're in the commercial break. Maybe the trade will make defensemen hustle for a spot instead of a puck watching. Right. Well, Lindholm's definitely in. Josh Brown, I'm kind of wondering what they're going to do. Right? The Bruins have a slew of defense they can work with, right? Like Forbert and Clifton are not going to be playing in the playoffs. I think it'll be Lindholm, McAvoy, Grzelcyk, Carlo, Riley, Brown, right? Or they can just throw a huge line, Forbert and Brown. I don't know. I feel like Riley's earned his spot in the top 6. Forbert and Clifton, I'm not sure. Forbert's been good on the penalty kill, don't get me wrong. Right? For Josh Brown, probably. No, I don't think so. Because Brown, I think he can bring some size to the Bruins, right? He can bring some size to the lineup. They can just go big on one line, go Forbert and Brown. They can put Riley with Brown. There's a slew of different options. Personally. You're not? I feel like Riley's grown on me over the past couple of months. He's grown on me, for sure. I feel like the Bruins have done a lot. He's done good. If Carlo goes down, we'll have Brown to keep the size. So that's any right-handed shot. So would you rather have Clifton in the playoffs or Josh Brown? That's my genuine question. I don't know. First line. Oh, yeah, it'll be Lindholm and McAvoy in the top D pair. Or second, if Lindholm... Cassidy said it's going to be open, so he'll be top 4. So he'll either be with Carlo or McAvoy, right? either way, that's gonna be a shutdown defense, right? Smith plays it out. Here is David Savard off of Romanov or Clifton. Right, exactly. So in the playoffs, you want size. You want somebody that's not afraid to throw the body, and Josh Brown is not that, right? Brown is that. I'm sorry. Brown is the guy that you want on the ice in the playoffs. I am though. Well, exactly. I mean, if you are in a game 7, you want Brown on the ice instead of Connor Clifton, right? Because you want size one to throw the body. Here's McAvoy for Pastrnak. Doesn't shoot, didn't have a great angle. In front for Hall, back to Pastrnak. Fires it on net, got blocked wide. Hall chops it back to McAvoy for Pastrnak. Here's Hall looking. Fires a shot, hit the side of the cage. Puck comes in front. Bruins work it free. Pastrnak looking for Hall in front. Puck went just over his stick. And now here come the Canadiens. Suzuki across the line. Works it in deep. Caulfield works it to... Here's Anderson. We're under a minute to go in the first period. Here's Romanov for Anderson. Back to Romanov at the line. Fires a shot. Easy save for Swayman. Rebound in front of the net. Swayman covers it with 51.3 to go in the first period. Get more competitive on defense. There's going to be a few fighting for the last spot or two. There's going to be 3 people fighting for the last spot, for the last 2 spots, right? Riley, Forbort, Clifton. Top 4's locked. It's the bottom 2 that I'm looking forward to watching, right? I have a feeling, or there's going to be 4 people, sorry. Riley, Forbort, Clifton, Brown, all fighting for the third D pair. I have a feeling for the playoffs it'll be Riley and Brown. I have a feeling it will be. And I think it'll be a switch off between Riley and Brown and Forbort, obviously. Right? Matthews is back. Yay. No, not yay. I'm a Bruins fan. I don't like the Leafs. Screw Matthews. And Brown. Yeah. They'll swap Riley and Forbort in the playoffs. I think it'll go one game Riley, 1 game Forbort. Maybe a guy will get hot. Maybe he'll play 2. Gonna hold Hall and Pasta back in the playoffs. That's what I'm kind of worried about too. I think Holla will be fine though. A shot by Edmondson went up and out of play. I think Holla's role is to win draws, and Hall and Pasta really do the offense for that line. So as long as Holla keeps winning draws and keeps creating opportunities for Hall and Pasta to create, that's good. I don't think it's a worrisome thing. I just want to see Holla produce well too in the playoffs. Holla's got a lot of assists, right? I feel like he's underrated, and people crap on him for not being as good as Hall and Pastrnak because there's a high standard, but Hall is good there. Petrie for Hoffman across the line. Here is Jake Evans trying to sidestep forward, could not. Here is Pitlick, plays it back to the line. Here's a shot by Petrie for Evans in front of it. Oh, a chance for Pitlick when he couldn't get a shot away. Petrie's shot blocked by Clifton in front. Edmonton's drive went wide. Under 10 seconds to go in the period. Pitlick trying to throw it in front. Hoffman cannot get the pass through. Under 5 seconds to go in the first period. Allen leaves it for Edmondson. And that's it. Period 1's over. Bruins have themselves a 1-0 lead going into the room on a goal for Marchand, his 26th. And a pretty good first period for the Bruins overall. There's a couple of things they need to work on. If Lassell goes top right wing, DeBrusk goes to 4th line, right? Correct. Not great. There are some things to work on, but overall, it was good. It was good. Was not great, was not bad. It was good. All right, well, I want to look. What did I say I was going to look at? Oh, yeah, that's right. Pending free agents, right? Foligno. Oh, for sure. Yeah. It'll be Nosek, Nosek, DeBrusk, Lazar, fourth line. That's actually a pretty good fourth line. Not gonna lie. Unless it's Holla, DeBrusk, Lazar, that could be fun too. But let's see here. So I'm on Cap Friendly. How do I look for pending UFAs? Fourth line for over DeBrusk for his size. Fair enough. Oh God, what am I looking? Pending UFAs. That doesn't help me. No, I don't want to be a GM. I want to look at the actual... Let me look at teams. All right, Ducks. Okay. Okay. I want to look at potential centers, right? Depth charts. If we look, who's a UFA? Oops, I closed it out. I accidentally screwed up. The Bruins actually did great during the deadline. I mean, they improved their most important improvement, which was to bolster up the blue line. Would have liked a center, right? Would have liked to get a center, but it's okay, right? Bergie, Marshy. Yeah, I think he has looked fine too. He's looked fine. Okay, so UFAs. I want to look at centers. So Henrique's gonna. Who's a UFA this season? Aston Reese. Gerald Mayhew just asked for a 2C this season. Hall has done what he's asked. That's for sure. Yeah. I will agree with that every single time. Who does Vegas have as a pending free agent that's a center? Janmark? Janmark, maybe? What do you think about Matthias Janmark? Do you think he could be an option for the Bruins over the offseason as a potential center, second-line center? I think so. That could be fun, huh? That could be interesting. For sure. What are his points? All right, yeah, let's look. Let's look at Janmark's stats. Let's see. Nah, not too bad. 18 points in 49 games. That's not the worst thing I've heard. I would like to see more, but it's not the worst thing I've heard. Montreal. Do they have any other free agents that we can steal? Perreault, I don't want him. He's not worth second line center. No. Tampa. Who do they have as free agents? Palat's a free agent. That could be interesting. Riley Nash, he's not a second line. Kadri? You want Kadri? Maybe. Oilers, who do they have as centers that are free agents? Derek Brassard, no, you're not worth the second line center spot. Winnipeg. Sanford, no. UFA Group 6, Adam Brooks, no. Paul Stastny, maybe. And I kind of want to go younger. Dallas, let's see what they got for centers who are going to be free agents. Nemestikov, no, he's not worth the second line center. Never mind, what am I saying out loud? Why am I even saying that? I I didn't even look at Vancouver. Vancouver. Brad Richardson. Patan. No. Trocheck. We'll look at that when we get to Carolina. Capitals. Do they have any other centers that are going to be free agents? We could look at Johansson. Maybe. Reunion. Not a center guy, but hey, you know. No, not Sam Lafferty. These guys are RFAs. Man, Chicago's young. Carolina, let's see who they got. Who are they going to have to... Trocheck, maybe. Yeah. Trocheck, maybe. Domi, too. That's a rental. And they're not going to be able to afford it because Kakaniemi is getting paid like almost like $5 million. Philadelphia. I just want to go team by team exotic. How about Flyers? No. Nobody that is worth a second line spot. Toronto? Mikheyev, no. Spezza, no, he's going to stay in Toronto probably. And Blackwell, no. How about the Penguins? Who do they have going? Who's a free agent for them? Malkin's a free agent. Oh, that's interesting. Rodriguez could be fun. We should get Kasha. Hey, he's producing in Toronto, man. He's doing good. Good for him. He's actually doing well in Toronto. Rodriguez, maybe. That could be an option. Florida. I mean, Giroux, obviously, but we're not going to get him. Achari? Not again. Oh, did he? Oh, Jesus Christ. Not Duclair. Joe Thornton, we bring back Jumbo Joe for one more year? I'm kidding. He's probably going to retire. St. Louis, they're going to have to get rid of a lot of guys. Perron's going to be a free agent. McCackern. Tyler Bozak. What are your thoughts on him? We'll move on. Kings. Who are their free agents? They don't have any UFAs this offseason? Wow, good for the Kings. At least offensive. Oh, Edler, Mata, Stetcher. Yikes. Colorado. Let's see here. Oof. Burakovsky. Oh, there. Yeah, Kadri. 4.5. If we trade DeBrusk, that should be fine. DeBrusk and maybe a smaller guy. That should be fine for Kadri. Yeah, it should be okay. If we were to get him. I don't know if I want Kadri, though. Like the reputation. Carpenter. Yarncrow? What about Yarncrow, guys? What are your thoughts on him? We don't need to look at the Bruins. We already know their roster. Minnesota. We're looking for Bruins options for second line center next year. Nick Bukestad? That could be interesting, huh? Islanders. Management nightmare. Oh yeah, they're trying to win now. Sharks. No RFA centers. Or UFA centers, sorry. Coyotes? Do they have any? Is Keller a free agent? Kessel's a free agent. Jesus Christ. Galchenyuk? Maybe? I don't know. Rangers. Cop. Right. Ryan Strome's a free agent. Kadri's almost a guarantee he hits the open market. I think the Bruins might be interested in him. Maybe. We'll see. We should bring back the legend Greg McKegg. No, I'm completely kidding. Apparently he sucks there. What's up, Josh? Welcome back. Devils. Who's a free agent for the Devils? We're looking for UFA centers that could be second line for the Bruins next year. Or first line, depending on what Bergeron does. Riley Sheahan could be interesting. Sheahan, Hall, Pasternak, or Hall and whoever. Nashville. The talk in the chat is Nazem Kadri. Nick Cousins, no, he's not worth that. Second line spot. How about Ottawa? Chris Tierney. That could be interesting. He's not worth the contract he's making, but that could be interesting to see if he goes there. See what he'll do. He's 27. What are his stats like? Not the worst stats I've seen. Out of Ottawa, anyway. Columbus. Brendan Gaunce. Laine still an RFA. Wow, that's crazy. Detroit. Sam Gagner. No, he won't be a second line center. No. Ducks. Who do they have left? I already looked at the Ducks. How about Buffalo? What is Buffalo doing? Huh? They have $70 million in cap space. Jeez, they can make a run. Cody Eakin could be interesting. Hinostroza could be interesting. I'm really interested in Cody Eakin, though. Hmm. 41 points in 2019 with the Knights. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, there's a lot of different options that, 2022 center UFAs NHL. Come back. No, he won't. I don't think Krejci's coming back. I don't think he will. Well, he could. Maybe, I don't know. Right? You also got to think Bergeron's a free agent this year too, right? He'll probably re-sign for another year or two to finish his career, I'm thinking. We'll see. Athanasiou could be fun. Yeah, Malkin is available. Wow. So Malkin's going to be a free agent. Do you think Malkin will re-sign in Pittsburgh? I don't know, because they got to re-sign Letang too, right? Malkin and Letang are both free agents. They're going to have to pick. The Winnipeg Jets have signed forward Christian Reichel to a 2-year extension worth $775,000 per season. There are some trades that weren't really reported on, so apparently the Wild have traded Victor Rask to the Kraken for future considerations. The Sharks have traded Alexei Melnichuk, I probably butchered that, to the Lightning for Antoine Morand. The Jets have traded Nelson Nogier to the Kings for Marcus Phillips. These are all minor league deals. So here's the full Kopp trade. Kopp and a 2023 sixth to the Rangers for 2 conditional second-round picks, a 2023 fifth, and Morgan Barron. One of the second-round picks can turn into the first-round pick if the Rangers win 2 rounds and Kopp plays 50% of playoff games. He was hella cheap. He was worth the 94th pick in the draft for Domi. We didn't even have to trade DeBrusk to get Domi. We could have gotten a prospect for Domi. We didn't even do that. Okay. Islanders have signed forwards Cal Clutterbuck and Zach Parise to 2-year extensions. 2 year for Clutterbuck, 1 year for Parise. Undisclosed AAV. The Flames have traded goaltender Michael McNiven to the Ottawa Senators for future considerations. Riley Nash has been traded to Tampa from Arizona. The Red Wings have traded Vladislav Nemestikov to the Stars for a 4th-round pick. Ryan Carpenter to the Flames for a 2024 5th-round pick. Blue Jackets Max Domi for Aiden Hreshuk. That's it, and that's brutal. The fact that that's the only thing that went sent back to Columbus for Domi, in my personal opinion. What's up, Karen? Welcome to stream. Okay, we are done. No more trades. Goes off and does 3 more, right? 3 more. Were we lied to? Here's Sophia Yerkstovich.
Going to the Florida Panthers, Giroux was in the final year of an 8-year contract extension with the Flyers and is definitely looking for his best chance to win his first Stanley Cup. And the Florida Panthers are serious contenders. But of course, as you guys can see here, he's not the only big move. So my question to either of you or both of you is, which team do you think improved their team the most? And maybe that does include the moves that the Boston Bruins made, guys.
Well, Sophia, I think the Bruins helped themselves, but Tampa Bay and Florida are both loaded for bear. Yeah, Tampa.
Bruins on the road, Whites shooting right to left. Canadians in the home, Reds shooting left to right. Will the Lightning run out of gas like the Islanders in the 80s? Yes. The minute Stamkos leaves, the team's going to run out of gas. All right, second period underway. Savard moves it. Here is Drouin for Armia. Here is Christian Dvorak across the line. Plays it around the net. Riley leaves it for Frederick. Can't move it out. Armia moves it in for Drouin in deep. Puck goes around the boards. Here is McAvoy for Craig Smith. Puck Frederick tied up there by Armia. Frederick gets it in the offensive zone. Savard for Romanov. Puck comes in front. Coyle takes the puck away. Coyle trying to work it for Riley down low. Riley looking for a man in front. He'll go around the boards. Wrap around for Riley in front. And a save by Allen there. Armia tied up there by Smith. Here's Frederick. Smith for Coyle. Back to Smith. Good give and go. Smith kind of kicked it ahead of himself. Too far. Savard moves it up ahead for Christian Dvorak. Armia. Puck out of his reach thanks to Marchand, who takes it away. Marchand tied up there by Savard. And Dvorak takes it away. Savard moves it up. Puck deflects into the offensive zone off Jonathan Drouin's stick. Swayman leaves it for Grzelcyk. Moves it up for Jake DeBrusk. Good pass to Marchand. Gets around the defense. Bruins have a 3-on-2 if they rush. Marchand slows up. Marchand spins off. Here's Grzelcyk down low. Grzelcyk for Studnicka. Plays it past Suzuki. DeBrusk tied up. Looking for a man in front. Can't spin off of Edmondson. Got 2 sissy cups. I think the Lightning, if COVID never happened, the Bruins would have won the 2020 Cup. The Bruins had a really good team before the pandemic, right? DeBrusk tied up, works it back to Forbert. Good job by DeBrusk keeping it alive. A shot by Forbert tipped by Studnicka. Saved there by Allen. Suzuki lost the puck. Puck comes to Anderson across the line. Anderson fires a shot, never got through. It got tied up by Forbert. DeBrusk for Holla. Moves it up for Hall. Bruins have a chance up ice. Here's Hall. Across the line. Hall fires and went into the went into the far corners. He just missed it. Puck played around the boards. Puck comes out. Clifton will go back and get it. Clifton for Pasternak. Here is Hall across the line. Hall plays it to Holla. Far boards. Holla steps up for McAvoy center point. McAvoy shot saved there by Allen. Should have beat the Blues. They weren't that good. They really weren't. They got bailed out by a couple of missed calls and stuff like that. But the Bruins should have won that series. The Bruins just underestimated St. Louis. They should have won that series. Flyers have signed forward Hayden Hodgson to a 1-year, 2-way contract for the rest of the season. Holla wins the draw against Dauphin. Holla for Hall, trying to move it back to the line for Riley, could not. Hoffman across the line. Edmondson's one-timer saves Swayman. Easy stop there. Hall trying to find Pasternak or Holla. Pasternak for Riley. Puck deflects off a skate into the Canadiens' end. Here is Jeff Petrie. Petrie sidesteps a hit from Nosek. Nosek gets it into Lazar across the line. Lazar slows up. See, Lindholm will play. Well, that'll be Thursday against Tampa. Make sure to be here, 7 p.m. here on the channel. Lazar for Nosek. Turnaround shot. Save there. Rebound in front. Lazar missed the net. Yeah, it'll be 7 p.m. Thursday. Tampa and Boston from TD Gardens. First of a 5-game homestand, for the Bruins. Bruins are back home for the next 5. Chris Weidman for Joel Edmondson. Shots are 16-9 Boston. Here is Byron, plays it in deep. Evans in a foot race with Grizzly. Evans beats him to the puck, but Foligno edges him off. Pezzetta trying to work it back to the line. Got denied by Smith. Starting the playoffs. Well, if Swayman's this good, then Swayman's going to be the starter. It's still... Swayman will be the main goalie. He'll start most games. He'll start the 4 out of 7. He won't be... I don't know, right? Well, wait a minute. He played in Buffalo. Olmark doesn't have any playoff experience either. So it's not like Olmark would have any playoff experience over Swayman. Swayman's at least played in a playoff game. Olmark hasn't. Remember that. He played for Buffalo. Gotta remember that, right? Clifton for Forbert. Smith got tied up. Byron plays it around the net for Allen. He'll leave it for Chris Weidman. Yeah, Fleury wins in Minnesota, yep. Weidman across corner dump in. Swayman guides it aside for Clifton. Here is Riley. Canadians get the puck back. Evans' shot saves Swayman, fires it to the corner. Back to Savard, the line. Here is Armia. Savard trying to keep it alive. Poke checked out by Frederick. And here comes DeBrusk on a breakaway. Not breakaway. DeBrusk fires a shot saved by Allen. He was getting hauled. Here's a breakaway from Montreal. Here's a chance for Drouin to the net. Crowd looking for a call, or should have been a hook on Clifton. There was not. A shot. Puck comes in front. Marchand leaves it for Riley. Bruins have it 3-on-2. Marchand for DeBrusk. On his knees again. Marchand. McAvoy left point. McAvoy in the circle. McAvoy cutting to the goal. Save in front. DeBrusk jamming at it. A big save by Allen. DeBrusk works it free for Marchand. Back to Grzelcyk left point. Grzelcyk now rotates down low. Has it in the corner. Marchand knocked down there by Romanov. Bruins keep it in. Stanika trying to. Armia moves it out. Armia shoots it in on Swayman, makes the save with no problems. On the bench. Yeah, it's a short drive from Chicago to Minnesota. Well, kind of short. And he had like 9 or 10 hours notice, right? Vegas and Minnesota tied, are scoreless in the first period in Minnesota. That's a huge game right there, huh? Here is Grzelcyk. The Bruins win the draw in their own zone. Grzelcyk moves up ahead for Haula. Puck deflects off his stick. Here comes Suzuki. Has Josh Anderson. Suzuki's shot missed wide. Didn't get all of it. Caulfield for Suzuki. For Caulfield, far boards. Puck tied up. Here's a chance for Suzuki. Poke check by Hall. Here's Haula for Pastrnak. Trying to find Haula. Streaking in. Petrie guides him off the puck and dumps Haula in the corner. Edmondson plays it around. Hall knocks it down. Popped up in the air. Edmondson trying to play it out. Suzuki finds Caulfield. Caulfield walks in. Knocked off the puck by Forbert. Carlo and Anderson tied up. Here is Caulfield. Trying to find Suzuki in front. Can't find him. Weidman. Poke check by Pastrnak. Bruins trying to work it out. And they'll get it out to center. Pastrnak goes through his own legs. He falls over. The crowd jeers at Pastrnak. Here's Weidman's shot missed wide. Caulfield. For Riley. I don't know what the hell Pastrnak was doing there. Clifton trying to move it out. Here's Remy Pitlick tied up by Foligno. Clifton plays it around for Riley. Moves it around. Here's Foligno. He'll play it out. Past Schuneman. Retool. A rework. A repiece, right? Nosek tied up there by Dauphin. Trying to find Lazar. Finds him on the far corner. Looking for a man in front. Spins off of Weidman. Has Foligno in front. Lazar spinning off Weidman. Good job by Lazar keeping the play alive. Back to Clifton. Riley. Clifton center point. Here is Lazar trying to find Nosek backdoor. Couldn't find him. Here is Riley working in front of the net. Taken away there by Dauphin. Here is Hoffman. Poke check by Foligno. And he'll try to get it in deep. Hoffman knocks it down. And the puck is worked into the Bruins' end. Riley for Smith. Plays the hot pass across the line. Coyle. Play is offside. Sean, the random zoom in shots are so unnecessary. They really are.
He's here. Stone Cold. Stunner. He's gonna drink.
Oh God. All right. Well, we are in commercial break here. 1-0 Bruins here in the second period. Realistic, just losing Berge, right? Marchand's like 3 or 4 more years. Yeah, but Bergeron's your top guy, your top center, right? And none of these centers have proven to me that they're the #1 guy. None of them, right? That's why I'm scared for the future when Bergeron retires, right? So, Bruins get in the offensive zone. Frederick works it free from his knees, but the Canadiens come away with it. Here's Byron. Around his zone net. He'll try to move it up ice. Frederick and Coyle on the forecheck. Byron has some space. He'll get it in deep. Plays it around the net. Here's Swayman. Trying to play it. Evans knocks it down. Evans tied up by Clifton. Byron takes it away. Back to Savard. We have an injured Canadian in front. Penalty coming up. Savard's backhand. He scores! David Savard! Welcome back to Montreal. It's 1-1. On a delayed penalty, Savard snuck in backdoor and beat Swayman with a backhand. As Hoffman was slow to get up, Pizzetta, Savard scores. That went off Coyle and in. So it's 1-1. David Savard gets a goal in his first game back with the Canadiens. McAvoy moves it up off to Brusk, and Studnicka tied up by Edmondson. Edmondson dumps Studnicka. Puck played around the boards. Here's Riley for McAvoy. Will not be playing. I know, me too, man. Please let Josh Brown play Thursday too. I'd appreciate that one too. DeBrusk moves it up ahead for Riley out of his reach. It really shouldn't be. Shots are 20-14. Should not be this close. Edmondson. Byron for Dvorak. Puck goes off. Riley. Studnicka tied up there by Armia. Here is Riley. Spins off of Caulfield. Riley looking up ice. Here is McAvoy. Dumps it in deep. Go Habs go with the chant from the Bell Center in Montreal. Here's Petrie. Long lead pass up ice. Deflects, and it's going to be icing call. Whoa! Carlo got taken out by Josh Anderson. He wiped out of the net and almost took out Swayman. And that, by the way, was the first icing of tonight's game. That was the first icing. So, there you go. Kind of weird to think about. Face-off won by Holla, but the Canadiens get the puck and scoop it out to center. Grizzly takes it away. Here's Pastrnak, quick re-entry. Pastrnak throws it in for Hall. And Hall fan on the pass. Come on, Hall. Hall works it free from Petrie. Tied up. Grizzly keeps it in from Suzuki. Petrie plays it out. Anderson gets by Carlos. Swayman plays it off the glass. Suzuki takes it away in front, trying to find a one-timer in Caulfield. Grizzly takes it away. Here is Pastrnak for Hall. Hall walks in, slows up, throws it for Holla in front, and another turnover for Hall. His second in 15 seconds. Weidman for Anderson. McAvoy will step up on him and whacks the puck up into the middle of the two benches, up and out of play. And they go to commercial break. 1-1. Come on, Hall. 2 turnovers in literally 15 or 20 seconds.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room.
So, no, it should not be this close. It should not. This should be a decimation. This is the Montreal Canadiens, by the way. Forward, Lindholm, and Carlo, with Grzelcyk and McAvoy being your producing of the two defense, right? The smaller and working the pucks free kind of a defenseman, right? Lindholm will be with McAvoy, Grzelcyk with Carlo, Forbort with Brown out of those 6. Jumbo Joe, because he's tall. He's huge. He's huge. He's like 6'5" or 6 foot. How tall is Joe Thornton? He's 6'4". He's just a really tall guy. That's why. It's nothing personal. He's just a really tall center. Beard of God. Yeah, he has that amazing beard, right? Yep. Playing for Florida now. They're moving the face-off to the right side, or are they checking on the net? The net camera broke. Awesome. Or it dislodged or something. I don't know. You think they would have figured this out during the commercial break? All right, they figured it out. All right, good. At 9. Yeah, Char's a big guy. All right, Dauphin against Lazar outside of the Bruins' end. Lazar wins the draw back to Grzelcyk for Brandon Carlo. Puck goes through Lazar, and this will be icing.
Kevin Newell. 7.
Lazar takes the draw against Dauphin. Dauphin wins it. Shinneman for Hoffman, a drive, got blocked. Here is Dauphin, plays it past Foligno. Carlo gave it right to Hoffman. Here's Dauphin, tied up there by Carlo. Hoffman. Puck played around the boards. Here's Grzelcyk for Carlo, looking to try to move it out. Here's Lazar, gets it out to center. Here is Chris Weidman. Poke check by Nosek. Bro, I know, right? No, Josh, you're probably just coming back. 1-1. Goal for David Savard in the second period. Foligno, edged off by Shinneman. Here's Chris Weidman for Dauphin. Crossing the line, Nosek tied up. Here's Dauphin, taken down by Grzelcyk. Bruins move it out. Marchand looking. Here he has Lazar. He'll cross the line. Shinneman tied him up. Lazar plays it around the boards. Here's Stanika looking in front. Can't play it to Marchand. There's a shot there by Clifton and a save by Allen. Marchand passes Neely. On that goal, he passed Neely for Bruins all-time goal list with 345, now in 6th all-time. Clifton in front, save Allen, rebound Clifton got knocked down. DeBrusk's stick is tied up. Stanika tied up Pizzetta. Puck comes back to Savard, and Montreal moves it out. A high dump out. Forbort takes it, gives it right to Pizzetta, who wiped out, and the Canadiens are offside. Dumba is slowly but surely becoming my least favorite player. Why? I mean, I can kind of understand, but why? That's Neil. Marchand passed him. He's now at 345. Delorier has scored his first goal of the member of the Wild. 1-0 Minnesota in the first period. Edmonton and Colorado in about just over an hour. Nashville and Anaheim at 10 Eastern. Stanika will take the draw against Dvorak. Studnicka wins it. Forbert for Studnicka. Plays it into the offensive zone. Romanov tied up by DeBrusk. DeBrusk and Studnicka tied up for the puck with Romanov. Dvorak moves it up ice for Drouin, who got knocked down by DeBrusk. Drouin's like a pipsqueak out there. Here's Marchand for Riley. Where's the puck? Dvorak lost it in his skates. Here's DeBrusk. A shot from a weird angle, saved there by Allen. McAvoy keeps it in the line. Puck comes. Actually, no, he did not. The puck came out. Studnicka works it free from Romanov, trying to get it to Marchand. Dvorak takes it away. Gets it across the line. Dvorak taken down by McAvoy. It's going to be a penalty. No, it's not. Wow, I'm shocked. Petrie's drive, saved by Swayman, rebound in front. DeBrusk takes it away. Edmondson gave it right to DeBrusk. He'll just dump it in on Allen. Had to make a really weird save there. Long lead pass for Suzuki. Puck out of the reach of Caulfield. Here's Carlo for Coyle. Lost it, but Riley takes it away. Riley has it. Here is Frederick. Shot, save. Rebound, Coyle the rebound. Around the boards, Petrie tied up by Smith. Works it free in front for Frederick. A chance at the side of the cage. Smith wraparound. Couldn't get a shot through. Here's Carlo. Plays it in deep for Coyle. Coyle back up near the blue line. Coyle back to Carlo. Fires a shot. Knocked down in front. Rebound. And the puck comes out to center. Bruins are attacking here with this third line. With Grzelcyk and Carlo. The Bruins looking good right now. But they gave it right to Caulfield. But Frederick takes it right back. He falls over. The Bruins, here are the Canadiens now. Here's Anderson. Anderson walks in a shot. Save from Suzuki. Pops it up in the air. Goes to the far corner. Coyle. Penalty coming up here. Grzelcyk going off. Grzelcyk for interference. Canadiens are going to the power play. How do you get a name like Dumba? I don't know. More of a slash more than an interference, but... It was a penalty on Grzelcyk. I'd say it was more of a slash than an interference call, but okay. How do you get a name like Dumba? I don't know. Donate link. No, there is not. Not yet. I was going to work on that, but I just never got to it. I've been busy with stuff. Bruins win the draw, and the puck comes out. Hopefully soon there's a donate link. Maybe for the playoffs or something. Dumba from parents forgot the two S's at the end of his name. It's like they were trying to sign his name in the birth certificate. D-U-M-B-A. Oh, what was that? Hold on a second. They put the pen down and walk away. Like, oh yeah, that's fine. Here's Schoenemann back in his zone end. He'll move it up for Hoffman for Armia. Armia plays it back to the blue line. Schoenemann deflects it off in front off of Swayman, and he goes over behind the boards. Here is Hoffman, right point. Works it back to Schoenemann, fakes the shot. Here is Pitlick. Here's Armia. Hoffman one-timer blocked by Forbert and went wide. Here is Pitlick. Schoenemann for Pitlick. Has Dvorak in the slot. Back to Schoenemann at the line. Rotates to the center point. Here is Pitlick. Across for Hoffman. In front of the net. Save. Rebound. Armia's chance went wide. We need a GM change. Well, Sweeney's going to be out of it. Sweeney needs to re-sign if he's going to stay. I don't know if he will. Hoffman across. Deflected in front of the net. Swayman guides it aside. A shot saves Swayman. Rebound will make the save. Puck comes out all the way back down. Thank you for subscribing. I'm not sure. Oh, it's E. Not sure who E is. Thank you for joining us. Weidman for Caulfield, knocked off the puck. Here is Suzuki across the line, Anderson. Suzuki has Caulfield in front of the net, trying to spin off him. Can't. Carlo takes it away. Moves it up for Marchand. Grizzly out of the box, back to 5-on-5. Marchand plays it around the boards. Here is Edmondson. Looking to flex over Josh Anderson's stick. Has Suzuki in front. A shot by Anderson, save. Clifton moves it up ice. Same remember. Nope, I don't. Bruins ice the puck. Face off one. For Minnesota, yeah, probably. Well, it's either him or Cam Talbot. That's a good option. That's a good problem to have if you're Minnesota. Armia back to Savard. A shot went over the net. So that's Jake Evans, sorry. Evans, poke check there by Lazar. Puck comes to Savard. He'll step up, fires a shot, saves Swayman. Rebound in front of the net, scrambling for it. Swayman has it. He lays down to make the save. And they go to commercial break. Slow Angel. Yeah, Snow Angel. Or Slow Angel. Wherever you went. Back to Dumba's name. So when they were filling out the Dumba's birth certificate, they went Matttheu, right? Matthew Dumba, Dumba, and then they were like, oh, what was that? They set the pen down. They're walking away. They come back. They're like, oh yeah, that's fine. Here you go. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking it was like, right? For Dumba's name. Not thinking they didn't finish it. Trash. Vegas? Yeah. Vegas' power play is not great. It was brutal when we played them when we played them a couple weeks ago. Leafs fan right now. Not the worst thing to be a Leafs fan right now. I mean, obviously it's been painful for the past like half a century, but dropping in from Beantown Breakdown stream to drop a like for. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Beantown seems like a cool guy. Hall moves it up for Pasternak, taken away there by Shuneman. He'll dump it in deep. Grzelcyk plays it around the boards past McAvoy all the way out. Here comes Pasternak off the ice here. Pasternak trying to play it to Hall. Dvorak picks his pocket. Pitlick for Dvorak. Here comes Armia on the right. Here's Dvorak, left side. Poke checked by Carlo. Or, sorry, that is McAvoy, excuse me. In a while. But that's when they make the playoffs, and then they all their hope goes to die. We said that last year. Said that in 2019. Said that in 2018, right? Well, not even 2018, 2019. A shot there by Dvorak got blocked. Bruins have it up ice. They have a 3-on-2. Here come the Bruins now. Pasternak dumps it in deep. They're tired. They need a change. Here is Allen. Plays it around the boards for Petrie. Here is Edmondson. Plays it past Petrie. Up ice. Forbert takes it away. He'll get it back in deep so the Bruins can finish their change. Regular season Leafs and playoffs Leafs are two completely different teams. On paper, the Leafs have a fantastic team, right? On paper. Their goaltending is going to be their downfall. Very inconsistent goaltending for weeks now. A shot there from the line never got through. It was a shot by Clifton. There's Tampa or Panthers. Who wins? Whoever Toronto's playing will beat them in the first round. Even Boston. Toronto's not good in the playoffs. Toronto has this different momentum in the playoffs. A shot by Hoffman missed a net rebound. A chance in front for Dauphin, couldn't get a shot through. Dauphin for Pitlick. Taken away by DeBrusk. The Bruins have it. Here's a DeBrusk will have Marchand on the right of him. DeBrusk will cross the line. Marchand for Riley. Shot, save, rebound in front, and Allen hangs on. Make it up to third in the division. First might be a stretch, but second or third's good. I feel like the Bruins could get past Tampa. I really think they could. If they're in the middle of that top four, I think they'll be fine. Yeah, but as I'm thinking, whoever Toronto plays will lose to. Toronto plays, they'll lose to. So if they were to play Tampa, they'll lose. Florida, they'll lose. Even Boston, they'll lose. I think in 7. But I'm sorry, E. I don't know who you are. You didn't tell me who you are. I don't know. Tuukka. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I'm not sure who Victor Rask, if he's related to Tuukka. Anderson, Foligno works it free. There's a laid out stick with Suzuki's stick. Here's Caulfield. Across the line, Caulfield fires, saves Swayman on a blistering wrist shot by Caulfield. Anderson plays it around the boards. Grizzly comes out in front of the net. Here, over a minute to go, as we're now, under a minute to go in the second. Lazar gets it in deep. Allen almost got stopped by Nosek. Foligno almost had a chance in front. Riley for Lazar. Bruins have it across the line. Lazar has Clifton diving, fell over. Penalty coming up on Montreal here. It's gonna be Romanov for tripping, and the Bruins will go to the power play with under a minute to go in the second. Clifton tripped up McAvoy a little bit. Romanov tripped up McAvoy a little bit. He kind of sold it a little bit, but the Bruins power play looked good that last time around. They just couldn't convert, but they looked a lot better. Coyle win the draw, and they'll have a good power play against Dvorak. And then Coyle wins it back for Pastrnak, right point. Here is Marchand. Right side Hall. Somebody lost their stick already. Coyle in front. Couldn't get a shot through. McAvoy's stick is tied up, but Coyle works it free. Pastrnak for Marchand. Pastrnak center point. Marchand one-timer. Got blocked, and Montreal clears with 20 seconds to go in the period. The Bruins will have a majority of a power play to start the third period. You do great time checks. Just wondering. Playoffs, probably I'll have that set up. Pastrnak will cross the line. Here is a chance for Coyle for Marchand. Save Allen. Pastrnak for Hall. 2 seconds. Shoot it. Marchand at the buzzer. Save Allen again. We go to the third. What a save. Jake Allen's the only reason this game is tied. Those past couple of chances were huge. What a save by Jake Allen on Brad Marchand. Save of the game. But I'll probably put a clock for the playoffs if I were to put one at all.
So you stole the mask.
So they go to the intermission. 1-1 through 2. What do you think about the Hurricanes trade? Domi going to Columbus? That's huge. That's huge. Won't make as much of an impact as you think it will, but I think it's a good Hot Take Hockey's 8-hour stream. For what? What did he stream 8 hours for? The deadline? Is he a madman? Is he a crazy person? School you're going to, right? Does it have sports teams? Are you gonna broadcast for them? So, for those who don't know, I announced on my Instagram I'm going to Dean College this fall for sports broadcasting. Okay. Do they have sports teams? So they are I believe they're Division 3, right? Yeah, they're Division 3, and they do have a fantastic. So I probably will be streaming. I'll be doing that for them. They have some agreement with one of the local teams in the area, so I'll probably be doing broadcasting for them. Let me see here. How do I word this? So the professor at Dean, his name is John Rook. If you're a football fan, if you're a Patriots fan, you might recognize that name. John Rook is a 30-plus year guy in the business who has done radio work for the Patriots in the past. He was the voice of the radio for 98.5 The Sports Hub for the Patriots for a few seasons. So he has some experience. His son is the broadcaster of the Providence Bruins. So that's pretty cool. So I'll be going there this fall. So yeah. They have some opportunities there. They have a lot of internships with the Kraft family, with the Patriots. They have internships with 93.7 WEEI, a local radio station in the New England area. They have internships with the Patriots, the Revolution soccer team, the Celtics, the Providence Bruins, the Worcester Red Sox. You name it, they probably have it. So some good opportunities there, especially for sports broadcasting. There's a lot of different opportunities there. So that's what I'm thinking. And that is my number one, by the way. That was my number one. So thank you, I appreciate it. So I'll be going there this fall. It's literally 20 or 25 minutes from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. It's so close. So it's so freaking close to there. So it'll be good. You know, it'll be a good experience for me to go there. Well, anyway, I'll be right back. I need to step away for a second. I need to get some water. My throat's really dry. I'll be right back. 1-1 through 2. Stay tuned.
Give me all you've got if you're prepared to break the silence. I'll be out in the sunshine, running beside the lions. I've been feeling down, but I've been looking up, afraid to fall. God, I've been so down, can you pick me up? Don't let
1-1 through 2 from Montreal. The Bruins will kick off the majority of the third period of the power play. First minute of the power play, first minute of the third being the power play, probably, or right around that. Minute 20. Maple Leaf, Sam. Yeah. It's the Leafs. What do you expect? They were supposed to, they're not good. I proved it. They proved it. Wild lead the Golden Knights 1-0 through 1. Edmonton and Colorado will get started in just about 45 minutes from now. Nashville and Anaheim at 10 Eastern from Honda Center. Coming up tomorrow in the NHL, a lot of action tomorrow. Rangers versus Devils in Newark, New Jersey. Columbus is in Pittsburgh at 7 Eastern tomorrow. A big game there. St. Louis and Washington from Capital One Arena. Tampa and Carolina at 7 Eastern. It's another big game right there. Philadelphia and Detroit. Ottawa and the Islanders. Vegas and Winnipeg. Edmonton and Dallas. San Jose and Calgary. Seattle and Arizona. Nashville and LA. Bruins are not back at it till Thursday. They'll be hosting the Tampa Bay Lightning Thursday night at TD Garden in Boston. First of a 5-game homestand for the Bruins. Which is pretty good. Good to have the next 5 games at home. You're playing Tampa and Toronto in that stretch, but it's good to have the home ice advantage, have the crowd, behind you for the game, and not, not cheering against you. They're cheering for you.
Open Paul.
Give up the pick. Florida gave up the pick for Domi. So you practically got Domi for nothing. Oh my God. Sweeney, what are you doing? We didn't have to give up DeBrus to get Domi. Come on. Could have given him a bag of half-eaten saltine crackers and you would have gotten freaking Domi. Oh my God. Could have given him a half-eaten jar of ice cream. Expired milk. Dropped in 2021. Yeah, nothing, pretty much. Gave up practically nobody for Max Domi. You could have given him a used COVID face mask. These things? One of these? Could have given him one of these. For Domi. Where'd that land? Oh. Like, why? Jeez, man. Just so dumb.
Here's the two of them. Oh no, please.
Could have given up any prospect in the organization. Could have gotten Max Domi. But no. No. Didn't even have to trade DeBrusque. You could have just given him, let's see, you could have given him Samuel Aschelin. Or Jakob Lacko. Or, hell, John Beecher. I don't know, somebody. It was practically a 1-for-1. In theory, it was a 1-for-1 deal. It was Domi for a prospect. Sweeney, you couldn't even do that. What? A prospect and like a 7th round pick for Domi? Are you kidding me? You couldn't do that? Jeez, man. He overvalues his prospects, man. God. My one little nitpick is he always overvalues his prospects. Like, oh, I don't want to give up that. Then goes ahead and gives up, what was it? No, that was under the last GM. But the last GM would go ahead and give up Sagan, Peverly, and a couple other people for Louis Erickson, practically, and Riley Smith. Yeah, that totally worked out. Like, you know? Angry. Makes me angry, man. Anyway. Third period coming up here. 1-1 is your score. Bruins' goal came from Marchand. Montreal's goal came from Savard. His second from Romanov and Byron at 8:49. It was on a delayed penalty. And we are tied 1-1. Let's see what's going on in the March Madness. Let's go over what happened in the March Madness this weekend. There was a lot of madness in March Madness. Let's start with what's happened Saturday. Baylor is out as North Carolina beat Baylor 93-86 in overtime. Number 8 seed beat the number 1 seed Baylor. Kansas beat Creighton 79-72. They're off to the Sweet 16. Michigan beat Tennessee. That's an upset, 11 versus 3. They're off to the Sweet 16. Providence beat Richmond 79-51. They're going to the Sweet 16. Winners of these games will go to the Sweet 16. UCLA beat St. Mary's. St. Peter's, who beat Kentucky, beat Murray State. That's a double upset for St. Peter's. They're going off to the Sweet 16. Arkansas versus New Mexico. Arkansas won. Gonzaga beat Memphis 82-78. Yesterday, Houston beat Illinois 68-53. Villanova beat Ohio State 71-61. Duke beat Michigan State 85-76. That was a wild finish to that game. I was watching it live. Iowa State beat Wisconsin 54-49. Texas Tech beat Notre Dame 59-53. Miami beat Auburn 79-61. That's an upset. Purdue beat Texas 81-71. And Arizona beat TCU 85-80 in overtime. Starting tomorrow is the Sweet 16. Thursday. Arkansas will play Gonzaga Thursday. Michigan will play Villanova. Texas Tech will play Duke. And Houston will play Arizona. On Friday, St. Peter's will play Purdue, Providence will play Kansas, North Carolina will play UCLA, and Iowa State will play Miami. And that's what's scheduled right now. Thursday and Friday, the Sweet 16. So, yeah. Spring training opened up over the weekend. Here's what happened in spring training today. The Red Sox beat the Braves 5-0. The Orioles beat the Twins 10-8. Blue Jays beat the Tigers 3-1. Marlins beat the Mets 3-0. Yankees beat the Phillies 5-2. Pirates beat the Rays 5-1. The Cubs beat the Reds 3-2. White Sox beat the Dodgers 8-6. The Rangers, what happened here? The Rangers beat the Cleveland Guardians, formerly known as the Cleveland Indians. The Cleveland Guardians 25-12. What happened here? The Diamondbacks beat the Mariners 9-1. Royals beat the Angels 8-5. Rockies beat the Padres 8-4. Cardinals and Nationals Cardinals lead 4-3 in the bottom of the 8th. And at 10:05 Eastern, Brewers and Giants from Arizona. As they are playing at Scottsdale Stadium in Scottsdale, Arizona. Well, now we're going to get into the third period because we are back. I know nobody cares about baseball, but still, it's spring training. It's good to see baseball back. I do love baseball. I love hockey more. But I do love my baseball, so it's good to see baseball back after their extended break due to the lockout. The Bruins will start the third period on the power play. Their third power play of the game. They're 0 for 2. They already have a couple of shots in this power play. Let's see if they can connect. They'll have about 80 seconds of power play time to work with to start the third. Chat, what are your thoughts? Will the Bruins score in this power play? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. Make sure to get your votes in. 81% of the votes say Boston's going to win out of 26 votes, while 19% says Montreal's going to win. If you want to make your voice heard, check the poll in the live chat and let me know who you think is going to win. We're going to close the poll with under 5 minutes to go in regulation time. So make sure you get your votes in now while you can, because you might not be able to later. Not Story. Yes, we did. The Red Sox did get Trevor Story on a huge 6-year, $140 million deal. I like that. So Hampus Lindholm will wear number 27. Josh Brown will wear number 44 for the Bruins, okay? Just want to make sure that's known. So Lindholm 27, Brown 44. Those are the newest numbers for the Bruins coming into Thursday night's game against Tampa. I'll have to keep that in mind, right? So Brown's got Aaron Ward's former number, and Lindholm's wearing Moore's number. Okay. Or Stephen Kampfer's number. The Bruins got some size, for sure. Coyle will take the draw against Evans at center ice. Face off. Bruins in the road whites shooting left to right. Canadiens in the home reds shooting right to left. Canadiens win the draw. Petrie clears it down the length of the ice, and the power play in the third period has begun. Evans got his pocket pick by Marchand. The Bruins will move it up. Marchand plays it to McAvoy. Got cut off there by Byron. Across the line. Gets it in deep. Here's Evans. Tied up there by McAvoy. Coyle works it free for Pastrnak. Under a minute to go in the power play. Moves it up for Marchand. Poke check. Marchand in the neutral zone. Plays it to McAvoy. Imagine hockey players getting paid. I know, right? Here is Marchand for Hall. Spins off. Falls down. Trying to work the puck in the slot. Petrie got pressed by Hall and Pastrnak. Hall plays it around the boards. Allen leaves it for Edmondson, and he will shoot it down the length of the ice. Swayman plays it up ice for McAvoy. Drops it for Marchand. Coyle across the line on side. Coyle plays it back. Puck comes out as McAvoy couldn't keep it in. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Pastrnak for Hall on side. Hall for Coyle, lost it. Marchand keeps it in. 2-0. Armia with Dvorak. Armia in. Score. Joel Armia. 2-0. Shorthanded. Like McAvoy and Marchand, what was that power play? Might as well just move the power play over to the other side of the scoreboard, put it in Montreal's power play. That's what it was. And the puck goes up into the Bruins bench, up and out of play. 2 seconds to go on the power play. So Montreal grabs themselves a 2-1 lead. A shorthanded goal for Joel Armia. Dude, the Bruins without Bergeron are nothing. Power play's up, back to 5-on-5. Thank God. Puck played in deep. DeBrusk for Smith. Works it back to DeBrusk. Trying to throw it in front for Holla. Can't. DeBrusk for Smith. Trying to play it back to Carlo. Got it taken away by Romanov. He'll play it out. Carlo takes the puck back. Moves it up for Smith. He'll try to move it up for Holla. He'll get it across the line. Holla walks in a shot. Save. Rebound. DeBrusk in front. Can't get a shot through. Here's Grzelcyk, plays it around the boards. Holla and Schoenemann in a puck battle. Schoenemann plays it out, 3-2 Habs. No, it'll be 4-1 Habs knowing this team right now. Schoenemann got a turnover from DeBrusk. Schoenemann walks in and rings the goalpost. Maybe 5-1. Caulfield's shot went wide. Grzelcyk for Holla. Moves it up for DeBrusk. Got tied up by Romanov. DeBrusk has no idea where the puck is. He doesn't have a clue. It's underneath your skates. Caulfield works it back from Lazar for Forbert. For Clifton. Forbert for Lazar. Puck goes through to Foligno. Has done nothing of note tonight. Here is Schoenemann. Looking up ice. Just plays it and he ices the puck. Montreal takes the lead. A goal for Joel Armia. Armia's fourth unassisted at 113. First period, then dead for the other two. Routine. It's routine Boston, man. That's how they always play. Face-off one back by Nosek. Forbert fires. Shot went wide. And Foligno got hooked. No call. All right, back. It wouldn't matter because the Bruins would probably give up a shorthanded goal anyway. Dauphin for Hoffman tied up. Drouin works it back to Romanov. His shot blocked by Clifton in front. Rebound. Romanov keeps it in at the line. Here is Pitlick tied up by Clifton. Shot by Dauphin went wide. Foligno trying to move it up. Foligno up for Nosek. Bruins have a chance at 2-on-1 with Lazar. Nosek trying to find Lazar. Can't. He got tied up by Chris Weidman. Foligno drills Romanov, but Romanov stays in the puck. Foligno keeps it, trying to get it back. Tied up by Weidman in the corner. Nosek and Romanov in there as well. Dauphin falls down. Smith lost the puck to Hoffman, and the Canadiens get it out. They ice the puck. Don't understand how that works. I don't understand how that works either. In the offseason. You can't. Nobody will take Foligno. You're stuck with him for another year. Or you put him in the buried cap, which would be stupid. It's $4 million in the buried cap. In the buried penalty or dead cap, sorry. Dauphin beats Coyle in the face-off circle, but Smith works the puck free. Plays it around the boards for Frederick, tied up by Weidman. He's tying him up. He's roughing up Frederick right now. And here comes Pitlick. McAvoy, move over. Get over. Pitlick trying to get over to McAvoy. Or McAvoy trying to get over to Pitlick, sorry. He couldn't get it to him in time. Here's Armia off the bench. Coyle and Smith tying him up. Here is Dauphin. Armia back to Schoenemann. Plays it around the net. Montreal go get a change. Riley around the boards for McAvoy. It's like the Bruins don't look panicked. You're down one of the worst team in hockey. How are you not panicked? McAvoy for Riley. Plays it for Smith for Coyle. Pass went nowhere. That's a turnover. Here come the Canadiens. Drouin walks in, fires a shot. Went over the net. Coyle. Tied up the puck. Here's Frederick. Bruins will move it out. Frederick will dump it in. DeBrusk will be on the forecheck. Allen plays it past Schoenemann. Taken back by Carlo. Advances the puck in deep. Allen on the puck. Plays it past Studnicka. Here is Drouin. Plays it to the center line. Carlo reverses it back in deep. Schoenemann for David Savard. No, there's no fights. It's just Bruins and Canadiens. No fights. No hits, really, either. I think the hits are like 9-6. What is that? Carlo. For Marchand for DeBrusk. Works it to his forehand. Got edged off the puck. Forbert for Carlo. Glove down. The puck comes in the zone. Here's Petrie. Around the boards. Kept alive by Hall. Off the bench. Hall's shot went wide. Byron. Bad pass around the boards. DeBrusk almost picked a pocket. Hall does. He picks Byron's pocket. Hall turnaround shot got blocked in front. Rebound. Edmondson clears it away. Shots are 31-25 Boston. It's 2-1 Montreal. Puck is dumped in there. Long lead pass went nowhere. Swayman will play it to the corner. Forbert's got it. Looking for Holla. For Hall across the line. Edged off the puck by Romanov. He gets it back. Hall in front trying to find Holla. Could not. And here's Caulfield. Plays it out. Clifton. Oh my God, Clifton. Get off the ice. Jesus. Clifton, the puck went right over his stick and he was like, "Durr, I don't know what to do." And then around the boards, Pasternak tied up by Suzuki. Anderson spins off of Holla. Back to the line. Here's Savard for Romanov. Caulfield for Romanov at the line. Fires a shot, but knocked down in front. Suzuki turns around, shot went around the net. Getting boo-boos. They're both scared of getting canceled off the internet too. For hitting somebody, they're gonna cancel, right? Riley across the line on sides. Riley looking for Nosek, drops it for McAvoy, a shot, save. It got blocked in front. McAvoy got wiped out. Puck goes over Caulfield, comes to Josh Anderson. It's pathetic. The Bruins turned it off after the first period. They scored and then they shut down. Two to 1 Montreal here in the third period. The deadline, then lose the Habs a few hours later. Typical Bruins, right? They always lose on deadline day because they never do anything good. And then they always lose the game on deadline day. Every time they play on deadline day, they always lose. Every time. Well, they did something. They got Lindholm and Brown, but it's scary when the offense can't score against Jake Allen. That's when you get concerned. 32 shots on net. You only have one go in. Are you kidding me? This is Jake Allen. This isn't Carey Price, folks. This is Jake Allen. This isn't good. Yeah, worse. Maybe the Bruins have a case of the Mondays, you know, maybe. Maybe they come out with a lot of fight against Tampa on Thursday, you know? With Lindholm and Brown on the ice. Eleven career shorthanded goals for Armia. Face-off, one back in the offensive zone for Montreal. That's right. Nope. He could play against Tampa Thursday. Nosek for Lazar. Puck goes over his stick. If Bergeron was out till further notice, the Bruins aren't making the playoffs. Period. Foligno for Grzelcyk. Cuts the inside for Nosek. Cross-ice pass went nowhere. Knocked down on the slot. Weidman. For Schoenemann. Ices the puck. He'll be out. He might play Thursday. Cassidy said they'll reevaluate him tomorrow and they'll see if he's available to play Thursday.
It's called set freak.
Injury. It was an arm thing. Like he re-aggravated his arm injury. I don't know. Holla will take the draw against Evans here to the right of Allen. Shot by Pastrnak off the face-off went wide. McAvoy for Holla. Lost a puck to Schoenemann. Bruins keep it alive. Hall. Pastrnak, he didn't do anything with it. He's just trying to whack at it. Pastrnak back to the line. Grzelcyk, who keeps it alive. Lost it again. Grzelcyk's got pinched 2-on-1. Byron with Drouin. Byron for Drouin to the net. Poke checked. What a save, Swayman, too. McAvoy for Pastrnak. Got tripped. He got tripped. No call. Foligno drilled the guy. No call. Should have been a trip against whoever tripped up Pastrnak. He pretty much went ass over tea kettle. Here is Edmondson. Dumps it in deep. Here is Riley. Flips it out to center. Petrie plays it back in his own end for Edmondson. Bruins keep it alive. Coyle. Puck goes over his stick. Hoffman stepped up on by Carlo. The team. It's like they forget the Bruins aren't in the red jerseys, right? Coyle for Riley across the line, lost the puck. Come on, Riley, man. Keep the puck. Smith just gets it in the zone. I'm starting to get genuinely frustrated. Carlo for Coyle. Dumps it in. Petrie. Behind his own net. I'm starting to get genuinely frustrated. The bad mistakes the Bruins have been making for the past 45 minutes of this game, including the final 5 minutes of the first period, has been terrifying to watch. Grzelcyk. Turnover again. It's like your 14th turnover of the third period. I'm not exaggerating. Studnicka for McAvoy. Finds DeBrusk. He'll just get into the offensive zone. Allen plays it around the boards. Marchand knocks it down. Studnicka could not shoot, got poke checked. Come on! God. Grzelcyk for Studnicka. Drops it for Marchand as McAvoy didn't read it. Here's Grzelcyk. Bank pass for Studnicka. Crossing the line, it's offside. Like this. No, Forward's been terrible too. What are you talking about? Forward literally has been a bag of bricks. Nobody's been good tonight defensively. And that should have been a trip on Dauphin. He literally knocked Pasternak and Hall gave him a cross-check, rightfully so. Here's Schoenemann. Anderson lost the puck. Nosek for Foligno. I mean, Clifton's got an assist, but still. Foligno dumps Weidman there. Suzuki moves it up. Bruins keep it in. Nosek plays it in deep. Here is Weidman. Plays it around the boards. Puck just comes out the center. Nosek's got it. Back to Clifton. Nosek across the line. Walks in. Nosek shot. Save. Rebound in front. Penalty coming up is going to be against Montreal. Huge. This is a must-score power play. It's going to be Caulfield for hooking. One of their top threats going off for hooking. People were saying Studnicka's been bad. Yeah. He's been alright. Holla will take the draw against Evans here. Studnicka wins it back for Grzelcyk. Holla fires. Went wide of the net. DeBrusk on it on the right side. Shot knocked down. DeBrusk trying to keep it alive. Good job. Good job, DeBrusk. Smith for Grzelcyk. Holla left side. Holla. Shot. Went up and out of play. Good job by DeBrusk keeping the play alive in the offensive zone. Good job trying to keep the puck away from Montreal. Holla will take the draw against Evans here. Face off, one back by the Bruins again. Holla wins it back for Grzelcyk. Here is DeBrusk for Grzelcyk. DeBrusk for Smith. One-timer shot. Block that hit. Romanov up high. He is down. DeBrusk in front. Tip for save by Allen. Rebound. Studnicka could not put it home. Romanov is seriously hurt. They can't stop play. Montreal's to get a touch. Grzelcyk for DeBrusk. Holla's drive. Saved by Allen. Now they'll get a touch. Studnicka getting whacked at. And now Studnicka is getting wrapped up in a choke by Evans here. Romanov is banged up. He is down and he is hurt. He was not moving for 10-15 seconds. Oof. Hit him in the foot. Coyle will take the draw against Dvorak. Face-off tied up. Coyle wins it back. Pasternak for Marchand. For Hall. Marchand for Pasternak for Marchand. Pasternak loads one up a shot. Hit the goalpost. Marchand for Coyle for Marchand. Here's Hall down low. Rotates with Marchand. Hall across. Here's a chance. Backdoor. Marchand jamming at it. What a save, Allen. Huge save. Hall works it back to Pastrnak. He lost it, and he threw the game. 2-on-1. Here's Armia. Chips it for Dvorak. Swayman gets back and try to guide the puck alive. Oh, my God. Pastrnak, keep the puck, man. Crosses the line for Hall. Looking, has Coyle backdoor. Hall drops it. Marchand blocked. Marchand back. McAvoy, 30 seconds to go on the power play. McAvoy for Pastrnak. Looking in front. Doesn't have an angle to shoot, and puck comes in front. Marchand cannot knock the puck down. Suzuki's got a shorthanded break. Here comes Suzuki. Across the line looking for help. Here's a drop. Byron walks in. Saves Swayman. McAvoy moves it up for Riley. 10 seconds to go on this atrocious power play. It's 0 for 4 now. Riley dumps it in deep. Back to 5-on-5. Marchand has Nosek in front. Plays it back to the line instead. Caulfield was there, but okay. Here's Carlo. Fires a shot. Blocked in front. It's alive. For real. Should be 4-1 Montreal right now. Carlo lost his stick. This plays it in deep with his skate. Savard for Schoenemann. Montreal has been in full control since the first period. It has been all Montreal. The Bruins are just sitting there dilly-dallying. Carlo for off, Nosek in the zone. Savard plays it around the boards. Foligno's there. Foligno throws it in front, tip by Lazar, save. Nosek whacks at it in front. Lazar backhand. What a stop, Allen on Lazar. What a robbery. His best save of the night. Wow, what a save that was. Pitlick plays it in deep. Swayman plays it around the boards. Weidman keeps it in deep. Carlo plays it past Romanov. Hoffman throws it across, but Foligno will get to it. Foligno dumps it in. Bruins got a change. Here is Dauphin. Hit hard by Coyle. Bruins take it away. Here's Smith. Here is Coyle. Gets it around a couple of guys. Coyle walks in, shot, save Allen again, and he'll hang on. And the crowd's going to give him a standing O because he's going to praise. They're going to pray down to their king, Jake Allen. Wow. Two on. 6:40 left in the third. They go to commercial break. Against us, because we're the Bruins. Remember that. Top team in the East, in the league, can't score for anything. Even Hellebuck was good against us against the Jets on Friday. Make sure to get your votes in the live chat. Let me know who you think who's gonna win, Bruins or Canadiens. First whistle under 5 minutes left. I'm gonna stop the poll. Make sure to get it in now while you can. Oh, what a save by Allen on Marchand. He got absolutely robbed. Marchand should have put that home. Lazar again. Oh my God, again Lazar robbed. Lazar should have buried that one too. That's boost against the Bruins. Right, exactly. It's gonna be Vasilevsky. Probably. 38 saves on 39 shots for Jake Allen. Oh my God. Coyle will take the draw against Dvorak. Coyle wins it back. McAvoy. Smith's shot went wide of the net. Rebound. Frederick has it around the net. Shielding the puck from Weidman. Frederick, good job. Back to Smith at the line. Grzelcyk for Coyle. Coyle looking to the middle. Puck goes through. Grzelcyk plays it for Smith in front. Lost the puck. He couldn't play that. Grzelcyk gloves it down. Puck forced out, but the Bruins keep possession. Here's Coyle. Cross-ice pass comes to McAvoy. Moves it up for Smith. Dvorak lost it, but Smith ties him up. Hella shots with no finishing. Right, the Bruins the Bruins have no finish. None. Pastrnak has taken 0 shots tonight, I'm pretty sure. McAvoy across the line. Coyle. Puck goes past McAvoy. Here's Suzuki for Weidman. DeBrusque ties him up. Here is Edmondson. Here is Caulfield. Lost the puck in the neutral zone. Here's Suzuki across the line. Riley for the Bruins move it out. Here's Marchand for DeBrusque. DeBrusque looking. DeBrusque fires a shot. Went wide of the net. DeBrusque got tied up hard. He got hit. 2 or 3 shots. Well, none of them have mattered anymore. None of them have mattered, apparently. Here's Riley across the line. Just gets it to Marchand. Marchand shoots. Save Allen again. Save number 39 for him. They're going to commercial again. No, he's still been... he's not injured because he's playing. Commercial break again. Vegas' goalie's popping off. Who is it? Let me see. Thompson? Who's Thompson? Check who that is. Logan Thompson. Autocorrects the DeBrusque now because I used it so much. Yep. Yep. At least the Bruins are home for the next 5, and 3 of them should be easy. Islanders, Devils, Blue Jackets. Zabust, Debust, Bustation. Damn. 12:30 against the Islanders Saturday? You guys ready for an early stream on Saturday? Oh god, 12:30? Jesus. Holla will take the draw against Evans. To the right of Allen. Canadians win the draw. Edmondson clears the puck down the length of the ice, and they ice it. 5:11 left. First whistle under 5 minutes to go in the game. I'm closing the poll. Let me know who you think's going to win. 78% of you think the Bruins are going to win. 22% says Montreal's going to win out of 27 votes. Make sure to get your votes in now while you can. Holla against Evans again. Awake at 12:30. I'm barely going to be awake at 12:30, but I'll be up. Face-off tied up. Montreal wins it again. Edmondson takes the puck and shoots it out to center. McAvoy for Grzelcyk. We're on the final 5. Next whistle, I'm stopping the play. Or the pull anyway. Pastrnak for McAvoy across the line. Holla tied up. Trying to play it in deep. Evans plays it out. Here is Pastrnak now with 4:40 left. McAvoy for Hall. Gets it into the zone. Not in deep. Edmondson for Armia. Across the line. Clifton on him. Armia sidesteps Clifton's check. Puck comes down in front. Clifton takes it away. Trying to move it out. Drouin keeps it in. Here is it. Dvorak. Armia for Drouin. Tied up there by Clifton, giving him a shove. Clifton gets him off the puck. For Marchand. Flips it past Savard in the zone. Romanov for Savard. No hustle. They haven't had hustle all game left. All game. What are you talking about? Marchand for DeBrusk. Romanov takes it away. The Bruins have it, though. They'll cross the line. DeBrusk for Studnicka. Carlo for Grzelcyk. In front, DeBrusk almost had it. Marchand chops his stick, but trying to get in the zone. Romanov looking for a call, won't get there to translate it for him. Maybe, I don't know. Suzuki for Caulfield. Here's Suzuki. Looking, plays it around the boards. Here is Anderson back of the line, keeps it in. Suzuki tied up by Carlo. 3:15 left. Carlo's roughing up Suzuki in that corner. Playing up for Frederick now. Coyle tied up by Caulfield. Here's Smith, cuts the inside. Looking for a man in front. A chance, a shot, score! Connor Clifton! We're tied! What the hell was that? Connor Clifton! He's trying to get that top 6 roll. We are tied at 2. What the hell just happened? That puck bounced to Clifton's stick. His first goal in 25 plus games, and we are tied. What had just happened? Connor Clifton with 2:59 left. Poll is closed. That is a little bit of rejuvenation the Bruins needed, and Clifton, of all people, ties it. Huh, 77.7. That's funny. Percent of you think the Bruins are going to win. 22.3 thinks Montreal's going to win. Schoenemann for Evans, taken away there by McAvoy. McAvoy for Nosek. Bruins try to play it out. Foligno gave it away. Right in the neutral zone. Schoenemann gets it in deep. It's a big hit there by, is that Nick Foligno? That was Lazar. Wow. Tie the Leafs. Yep, need 2 here to tie the Leafs, who play tomorrow, I believe. Bruins have it. Here's Nosek. Lazar for Foligno. A shot saved there by Allen. Toronto plays Wednesday. They play the Devils at home. They're going to be in Toronto. Well, it's actually a smart shot by Foligno. They were at the end of a shift. They just threw it on net to get an offensive zone draw with 2:12 left. That's actually a good smart play. 10 points behind Toronto around 2 weeks ago. And now they could tie here. The Bruins are lucky if they even get a point out of this game because Montreal has been playing great tonight. Holla will try to tie up with Suzuki. Face off line back by Holla. A shot by Grzelcyk and saved by Allen with 2:08 left. Yeah, the fact that this game is tied is crazy. Montreal's been playing good all night. Matt Funny when he said, what the hell? I know, right? That's exactly what I'm thinking. What the hell? Holla wins it back. Pasternak save Allen again. The Metro? What's up with the Metro? Top 3 spots are all above 85 points. Yeah, Carolina 88, Rangers 85, Penguins 85. Shoo. Holla tied up with a face-off with Evans. Bruins have it, but Canadians take it away. Here's Evans for Armia. Under 2 minutes to go in regulation time. We need Jack Edwards to yell at Hammerlick again. Get up! Romanov's shot went wide of Swayman. Got deflected too. Drouin plays it in deep. Hall moves it out to center. Savard plays it over to Romanov. 1:40 left. 100 seconds left in regulation time. Romanov tied up by Carlo. Romanov around the net. Goes around the world. Here's Armia. Plays it in deep. Here is Dvorak. Carlo using his reach to try to beat him. He cannot. Dvorak for Drouin. Left the puck behind. Grzelcyk plays it around him. The Bruins have it with under 90 seconds to go. 1:20. Hall tied up by Edmondson. Pasternak will just get the puck in the zone. Shots are 16-5 Boston in the third period and somehow tied. 4 of Jack Edwards quotes. Oh, no, it's not weird. It's not weird. At all. I understand. I've been there. As we're now in the final minute of regulation. Edmondson plays it to Byron. Plays it in deep. Final minute left. Alex, you're here at the right time. McAvoy for Marchand. Has DeBrusk streaking up. DeBrusk across the line. Fires. Went wide of Allen. McAvoy keeps it in. Puck goes past DeBrusk. Coyle for Marchand. Marchand shot blocked. Rebound. Byron will... Or that's not Byron. That is Hoffman. Cannot get it out. Bruins keep it in, but forced out by Evans. Evans just plays it past Clifton, who dumps him. Here's Forbert. McAvoy's roughing up somebody. Crowd looking for a call. Won't get one. Forbert for Frederick. McAvoy and Evans are in a bit of a tie-up here. Let's see here. 2 minutes each for cross-checking on Evans and McAvoy. We're getting 4-on-4 to finish this game. As if this couldn't get any weirder, this game's going to end with 17 seconds of 4-on-4. McAvoy drops Evans. He dropped him like a stack of dimes. Ugh. I mean, good job by the Canadiens getting your top defenseman off of the ice for the first, about a minute and a half of overtime, if need be. Scheifele can KO Evans again. Face off at center ice here. It's going to be Coyle, Holla, Grizzly, Carlo. For the Canadiens, it's Suzuki and Pitlick, Romanov and Savard. Do we know where's the face-off going to be? Hello? Are they gonna put it center ice? Coyle's talking to Cassidy here. Come on, get over there. Take the draw. Jesus, 17.4. The Bruins don't know what to do here. Coyle against Suzuki. Face-off won by the Bruins here. Grizzly for Carlo back in his own end with 10 seconds. Here's Holla. They'll try to win it late or we'll get overtime. Here is Grizzly for Carlo. Across the line with 5 seconds. Carlo's drive saved by Allen. Suzuki plays it out. And we're getting some extra time in the Bell Center. Do you like Cassidy? I like Cassidy. It's not... Cassidy's not the problem here. It's Sweeney. It's not Cassidy. Stanika looked like centering the second line. I actually wouldn't mind that. Hall, Stanika, Pasternak. I would not mind that at all. After Bergeron goes, I'm assuming Coyle or Holla would be the number one center. Right? If Krejci doesn't come back. So. Jacobs. Yeah, it's the Jacobs family. Jeremy Jacobs.
Well, oh.
We are going to overtime in the Bell Center. Both teams will get a point. Bruins improve to 82 points now, correct? Yep, Montreal will improve to 44 points. Gio gets her after stream? Nah. I don't think so, man. Maybe another time. Maybe we'll bring that back Thursday. I don't know. It's overtime. I'm going to do Bruins fan reacts to after overtime or the shootout. So it'll be Holla, Marchand, and Grzelcyk, Dvorak, Suzuki, and Petrie. 3-on-3, and then it'll be 4-on-4 if need be. Petrie has it in his own end. Canadiens are 3-8 in overtime and 2-1 in the shootout. Bruins are 5-3 in overtime, 2-2 in the shootout. Caulfield across the line. Caulfield walks in. Around the net, shielding the puck. Looking out in front, plays it past Suzuki. Puck comes in on the side of the net. Marchand takes it away. Marchand looking up ice. He'll find Holla. He'll have Grzelcyk on the left, 2-on-1. Here's Holla. Slows up, looking. Marchand the drop. Marchand dangles and scores, and we are over. Brad Marchand, the overtime winner, and the Bruins win 3-2. What a move by Brad Marchand. He cut to his backhand. That's a huge goal for him. 27. And the Bruins pick up 2 points. And ladies and gentlemen, the Boston Bruins are tied with the Toronto Maple Leafs for 3rd place in the Eastern Conference in the Atlantic Division. Holy jumping. "24 seconds into overtime. Brad Marchand wins the game with an unreal move, cutting to the backhand. Here's the goal. Marchand, he undressed the winner. He undressed Allen and scores the game-winning goal. Assist probably Holla. There you go. GWG for Brad Marchand. They did the Swaymark hug. They didn't show it on screen. Stupid. Oh, Lord. He looked incredible for Montreal, as he always really has. He's always been decent against the Bruins in most cases, but especially tonight. 43 saves on 46 shots for Jake Allen. He earns the 3rd star. GG's to him. 2nd star of the game, Connor Clifton. Never thought I'd say it. Never thought I'd say Connor Clifton would get the 2nd star of the game. But he tied the game. I mean, there you go, right? First goal in how long for Clifton? Like 30 games? Attaboy. His first goal since December 11th. December 11th. Huh. Okay. On Thursday. Oh, for sure. Yeah. It'll be Brown in on Thursday, but and Lindholm. So forward and Clifton will sit, but man, good for Clifton. Got a goal finally. That's his 2nd of the season. And of course, the 1st star of the game, the man who scored the 1st goal for the Bruins and the game-winning goal, Brad Marchand. 1st star of the game, obviously. 2-goal performance from Marchand, goals number 26 and 27 of the year. And by the way, honorable mention, Eric Holla. 2 assists for him too. And Clifton had a good night. Not only did he score the goal, he also had an assist on the 1st Bruins goal. Had himself a 2-point night, too. Good for Clifton, man. Good for Clifton. I thought the Bruins played like absolute crap tonight for a majority of tonight's game until the final 5 minutes of regulation time when the Bruins tied the game with Clifton scoring late, right? Like, it's like a switch hit, right? Final 5 minutes of the game, Bruins turned it on. They scored the game-winning goal. Scored the game-tying goal with Clifton's forced overtime, and Marchand with one of the dirtiest dangles I've seen in a long time, scores the game-winning goal. Bruins win 3-2 in overtime. Montreal played a hell of a game tonight. Good for GG to Montreal. I never thought I'd say that, but played a hell of a game tonight. Swayman, 26 saves on 28 shots. Swayman was good too. It's another honorable mention was Swayman. He was good tonight too. I project he'll start Thursday, Ullmark Saturday. What I'm thinking. Swayman Thursday, Ullmark Saturday against the Islanders. I bet you Swayman will be in for the bigger game. Ullmark will be in for the lesser big games, right? Let's see. Wild lead the Golden Knights 1-0 through 2. Oilers and Avalanche just got started. That game is scoreless in the first 5 minutes of the game. And Nashville and Anaheim at about 15 minutes. So, what are we doing tomorrow? We're cheering for the Devils. We are cheering for the Devils tomorrow. Okay? That is what we're doing. Capiche? How old do you think I am? What, 12? Most of my viewers are young, so. Why? Because you look at the standings, the Bruins and the Leafs are tied for 3rd place, and the Devils play the Leafs tomorrow night. You're cheering for the Devils, if you're the Bruins fan. You're cheering for the Devils tomorrow night. Close. 11. Also, you're also cheering for Carolina tomorrow night too against Tampa. So that too. So I asked this question to you. What are your thoughts on tonight's game? I already said my thoughts. I thought the Bruins played like crap, but they got the win, which is a win's a win. What are your thoughts on tonight's game? Let me know in the live chat. What are your guys' thoughts on tonight's game? I'm kind of curious to see what you guys will say.
Once again, thank you guys. You know, we say it every stream.
2 points, a W is a W. That's exactly what I said. A win is a win. Regardless of how bad they play. Regardless of how bad they played all night, a win's a win. And that's the best you could ask for, right? Right. Deadline's over. Didn't improve the offense, but they improved the defense tremendously, so that's not the worst thing I've heard. Bruins back at it Thursday. Hampus Lindholm's debut as well. I'm assuming Josh Brown will probably play Thursday too. So, so Lindholm in Thursday, so make sure to definitely be here for that one. Thursday night, 7 p.m., the Bruins are home to host the two-time defending Stanley Cup champion, Tampa Bay Lightning. If you guys like the stream, please be sure to drop a mega like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on your post notifications to never miss when I go live or upload here on the channel. Make sure to follow me on social media, Instagram and TikTok. Links down below in the description. Make sure to follow me on those platforms. And with that, they support Ukraine, yes. Hopefully, I am praying for the Ukrainian people right now. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'll say it again. Like the stream if you really enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to stick around. Make sure you turn on the post notifications to get notified every single time I go live or upload here on the channel. Follow me on social media down below in the description, Instagram and TikTok. Make sure to definitely go follow me there. Make sure to share this, as I always like to say to wrap up the stream. If you like the stream, you want to share it with a friend, share it with family. And if not, what do I always say? You guys know what to do. I want you guys to say it. If you like the stream, share it with your friends or family. And if not, shut the hell up. Have a great rest of your night, y'all. And I'll see y'all Thursday. Bye-bye.